afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003, Great American Ballpark. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Washington Nationals and the Cincinnati Reds.
And now, your 2021
It's baseball on the show,
Cincinnati
and it's coming up next.
Reds.
Luis Castillo will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Matt, we're getting a look at one of the best right-handed changeups in the game of baseball. This guy's changeup's so good, that being Castillo, he'll use it as his primary off-speed pitch. If he's throwing strikes with his heater, look out if he has that changeup working. It'll be a long day for the hitters.
So now here is Lane Thomas. He will lead this one off today.
The center fielder, Lane Thomas.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Farmer ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 3.
And now for Washington, number 3. He'll take his first hacks here. Now here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swinging a looper to left. Farmer ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here now is Juan Soto. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
This one's flared out toward left. And an easy play there from Moustakas, and that ends the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Now it'll be the Reds' turn, no score. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock-solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Jonathan India. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
India.
Here's the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball one. Ball.
Fastball just missed above the zone. All even now, 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. He'll throw down to first, one away. Digging in next, Jesse Winker. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's gone 3 for 6. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
One out, nobody on. And he misses there. 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
2-2.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. 8th pitch of the at bat coming up. Into the corner and slicing foul. He spoils another one and will do it again. The next 3-2. This is popped up. Keyboom is over to take a look, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. He's got it. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
That is third. The right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
And now here is Nicholas Castellanos. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. Outside and low, 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Back goes Thomas for the track to the wall. And that one is gone on a two-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
That is good. The first baseman.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground, left side. Speared on the dive. Hey now. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. More ahead from Great American Ballpark right after this. Josh Bell the next to hit. In his career versus this pitcher, he's totaled 4 hits in 21 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. First pitch on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Outside, 3-0 now. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next, here is Yadiel Hernandez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Bell on at first, nobody out. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
1-1.
The 1-1 home is taken high above the zone.
2 balls, 1
Boy,
strike.
not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Doesn't offer it the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. Keibert Ruiz waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Reined in. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. A little behind on that swing, and now they'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. None out, runners at first and second. One that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Got him. Striding in is Luis Garcia, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. The 1-0. It's in there for strike one.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
First and second now, one man out. High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So stepping in is Carter Kieboom. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Nats leave a pair. They're down 1-0. Last half of the second set to go. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas.
He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Kyle Farmer.
Digging in will be Kyle Farmer. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Now it's 2-0.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 2-2. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Hernandez is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in the bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. From the stretch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Here it comes, 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Tapped down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. So here now is the pitcher, Steven Strasburg, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he takes ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. Fouled away. The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out.
The center fielder, number 28, Lane Thomas.
Lane Thomas now. He flied out, leading off the ball game. Now here's the first offering. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. 2-0 to the National center fielder.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that fastball is taken, but catches the outer third. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Now the payoff pitch home. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
So now to the plate, number 3, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Swing and a liner. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Juan Soto to the plate now. And he puts it on the ground to second. He'll go to the bag for 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 1 and the Nationals nothing. So here is Tucker Barnhart. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. First delivery to him.
1-0.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. He's right there, and that's out number 1. So 1 gone now in the Cincinnati third, and digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher Luis Castillo. First offering on its way. Fastball swung on and missed.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Comes set and the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. This one's flared off to the right side. Number 3 backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan India. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Reds are down and ordered, but they're on top 1-0. So that'll bring up Josh Bell as we begin the top of the 4th.
The first baseman, number 19, Josh Bell.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
To the plate now, Yadiel Hernandez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's taken for strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Out in front as he rolls over it to second. And quickly there are 2 away.
The batter.
Base is empty, 2 away, and Keber Ruiz will dig into the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
In today's game, everybody's trying to
no
work
strike.
off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 1-0. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Hit to short. Farmer's got it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings.
And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats.
Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
The left fielder, Jesse Winker.
First pitch of the AB now. Pulled the
Count
fastball
1-0.
down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Ball 2.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 2-2. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute
right
missile of a
fielder,
fastball.
number 2.
Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Ball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at
Ball
ball
1,
1. 1-0. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-0 pitch on the way.
Yeah. Ball. That's just out.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Grounded down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, people, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
In is Joey Votto now, as he'll take a look at ball one. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Here's the 1-1 now to Votto.
That's
2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 4 full. The Reds are on top, 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. First offering.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And now Carter Kieboom flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball just inside.
That's
2-1.
2-1.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Full count now. Votto trying to get there, and this is going to be a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Another full count pitch home. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now back, the pitcher, Steven Strasburg.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1.
Hey!
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Count still at 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They trail this one 1-0. Next up will be Kyle Farmer. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
He's set, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So here's Tyler Naquin. He's running. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club.
Ball 1.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Two balls and a strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And it's fouled away. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Luis.
So here's the Reds pitcher. Luis Castillo flew out in his only at-bat so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll show bunt here, and he indeed went around for strike one.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
The 0-1 pitch. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. The second for one, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Jonathan India digging in now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Reds strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lane Thomas. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First delivery to him.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in once again is number 3. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball, that's too high.
Pitch on the way. Hit to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Standing in now, Juan Soto. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Into the box, Josh Bell. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. On On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Ball 2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
That's popped up. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
At the plate now, Yadier Hernandez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Soto on third. Bell is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Now it'll be Keibert Ruiz, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Hit hard to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Nationals 2 and the Reds 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
For the Reds, the left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Now here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. 3-1. Here it is.
Full count. 3-2.
Line toward the gap in left center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Count day, Yano.
Nick Castellanos now. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he misses 2-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
That's ball 3.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Thomas has it for route number 1. Next to hit is Joey Votto. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
And that's in there, 2-1.
Count.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Soto is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And stepping in, Mike Moustakas. He grounded out last time up. First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Well right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're down 2-1. Luis Cessa is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 85, Luis Cessa.
Now at the plate is Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Luis Garcia.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Shot toward right center. Naquin is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Carter Kieboom digs in now. No hits to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Count is 1-2 now. The pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Steven Strasburg, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air to shallow center. India trying to get there. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They lead it 2-1. Ryan Harper will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 33, Ryan Harper.
Now at the plate, here is Kyle Farmer. Will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Soto is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hernandez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
At the plate now is Tucker Barnhart. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the AB on its way. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Here's the 1-2.
Ball 2.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and here's Lane Thomas into the box.
The center fielder, Lane Thomas.
And now the first pitch. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
To the plate now, number 3, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Barnhart has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So next to hit is Juan Soto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
The left fielder, number 29.
Stepping up is Yadiel Hernandez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Ready with the 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
A pause. And the 0-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Nope.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Fouled off. The 2-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. He'll come home with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Cable Ruiz is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Bell on second. Hernandez at first. 2 out in the inning. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Bell blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. A great throw from the outfield to cut down the run and end the inning. Certainly worth another look. We're back from Cincinnati after this. Will Harris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Tyler Stevenson will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Now the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Jonathan India, and it's fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One and one to the Reds leadoff man.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Now the first pitch, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
The 0-1 delivery. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Ripped down the line. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a one-run game now.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Nicholas Castellanos stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And it's quickly 0-2. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way.
Ball 2.
Looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
The 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Another try at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. Tanner Rainey takes the mound to try to get out of this mess.
19.
There are 2 on with only 1 away. And now in the box, Joey Votto. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First offering, ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-0 count. Here it comes. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And that's going to tie our ball game as the runner scores from second to make it 3-3 now.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
First pitch on its way. Mike Moustakas is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 home. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. His prior history versus this arm, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Fouled away.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box now, Kyle Farmer as he drives a liner to right center, and that'll get down out there. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 4-3 game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when it makes you feel really good about yourself.
At the plate, Tyler Naquin. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1. Right side, but it's well fouled. 3 runs already home here. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Votto, the runner at third. Farmer over at second. Naquin on at first with 2 down. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one as they open it up to 8-3.
Man, that has to hurt. He was 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning without the wheels coming completely off. But guess what? Now this thing is stripped and on blocks.
Paulo Espino enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 30, Paulo Espino. Up next for Cincinnati, the catcher.
At the plate now, Tyler Stevenson down the third baseline. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. Final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. 9th inning coming up. The Reds lead it 8-3. Tony Santillan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Luis Garcia. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next, it'll be Carter Kieboom, struck out in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still 1-2. Down the right field line. That's going to be down for a base hit, possibly more than that. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Number 88 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 88.
From the belt, kicks and deals. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one.
That's a ball.
And that misses 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
One out and a runner on second base. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2.
2-2 count.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box, Lane Thomas. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Last strike now for the Nats. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Number 3.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Now into the box, number 3. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Hit on the ground out to short. Farmer picks it up cleanly. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming in the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
8-3 is today's final. The Reds came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Luis Cessa earns the victory on the mound. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds: 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base.